Hey y'all, it's Trina. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if you're watching this in 2024. So, y'all, I want to make this video so that you guys do not lower your prices and you know your worth. Do not let these guys bully you or shame you into lowering your prices. Do not let their problems become your problems. Some guys will love to say, "Oh, well, my wife uh reads my bank statements. Oh, my children needs this. Oh, I can't pay this because my nephew and my kids and my auntie and my da da da, and my I don't give a fuck." Because that's not my issue, honey. My issue is nothing. My thing is getting this money. Okay, if you ain't talking money, I don't want to talk. I don't want to be bombarded with your issues that has nothing to do with me. Okay, and also if you have these guys that are like, oh well, this and that going on, they love to put you in stuff that don't even matter. And but long story short, the reason why I'm making this video, I had one guy, one of my customers, email me and he's like, "Oh, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Can I get, like, boobs, butt, Yanni, da da da?" I say, okay. So I say I'm gonna send him, the 3 pictures. I charge $5 per picture, and I charge $10 per picture for the guys that are into the financial domination and the sissy boys. I charge them $10 per pictures. Everyone else $5 per picture. So I send him 3 pictures for $15. He emails me back and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do no more than $2 per picture." And I just politely left his ass on red and blocked him because you're not trying to spend money, then this interaction is a waste of my time because I'm not lowering my price for no one. And then I said, you know what? Let me look on his profile page and let me see how much money he spent throughout our whole interaction. Y'all, y'all, when I tell y'all, this man spent a whopping $2.37 on me from October until now. He has never once called me. He's always either texted me or emailed me. Just one word or one text. And all of that is $2.37 from October until now. And he has the nerve to demand that I lower my price. Boy, get the F out of here. I blocked his behind so quick after I saw his balance. That is so little. Boy, bye. Anyways, don't let these guys listen. It never fails. It's always the same type of men. The men that are cheap with you, go on their profiles and look at their history. I'm pretty sure all of the men that are being cheap with you don't spend no money on the website anyway. So they are not even anything worth worrying about. You block them with the quickness, and maybe when they get blocked by enough women, they will learn, okay, maybe instead of trying to get some cheap pictures and some cheap videos and some cheap phone sex, maybe I'll save a few of my paychecks to have some quality women and some quality time, because obviously I'm getting blocked left and right. You would think that they will learn, okay, yeah, I'm getting blocked left and right for being cheap, so maybe I should stop being cheap. But no, they want to keep being cheap and get low quality girls or keep getting blocked. And I don't care. And if you lower your price, let me tell you something. If you lower your price, I promise you, they are still going to be cheap. They're just going to be cheap with you at a lower price. I had one guy, in my inbox, first of all, he called me. My rate is $1.99 per minute. It is not changing. The only time it changes is if the website has a Christmas or Thanksgiving or Black Friday, New Year type sale. Other than that, my price does not change. It's $1.99 per minute. And I had one guy, he called me 3 times at my $1.99 per minute rate. He had no issue calling me 3 times at that rate. And then all of a sudden one day, and I noticed, even though he called me at the 199 rate, he would always do like 5 to 10 minute calls. The calls would never go over 11 minutes or 12 minutes. And I didn't really pay it much attention until one day he inboxed me and he's like, and I realized he was doing that to be cheap. And he was also one of those guys that would email me and be like, "Oh, can you get online? I'm feeling horny." Da da da. And you get online and he gives you a 5 minute phone call, and I kind of got pissed at him for that because I'm like, that's a waste of my time, giving me 5 minute phone calls, asking me to get online. That you're wasting my time. So I get a email from him one day, and he says, "Look, I love to talk to you. I love our conversations, but I'm not gonna call you no more unless you change your rate to 70 cents per minute." And I blocked his ass on the spot. After I read that message, I immediately blocked him because no. Why would I change my rate to 70 cents per minute when I'm already only getting half of what I my rate is? The website already takes out their percentage, and you're asking me to lower my price even more, where I'm only going to be getting like 40 cents per minute or 30 cents per minute from that. No, like what the hell? Mm. So don't lower your price for nobody. Don't let these guys, because if you lower your price, they're still going to be cheap. They're just going to be cheap at a lower price. You're going to lower your price to 70 cents per minute, and then they're going to call you for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's just wasting your precious time, baby girl. So yeah, just stick to your prices, stick to your standards. Don't let these guys waste your time. Don't let these guys try to make you feel bad for, you know, having your price, because it's never worth it. All of the guys that ask you to lower your price, if you click on their profile, these guys, they never spend a reasonable amount of money to make you even want to do anything for them. And when I tell you, the guys that are being cheap, they don't spend no money. You look at the history between you two, the balance is always under $50. They don't haven't spent any more than 50 on you and have the nerve to tell you to change your prices. And the guys that spent a hefty amount, and y'all, when I tell you, the guys that actually spends a hefty amount on you, they never ask you to change your prices. They never ask you to change your prices. The guys that spent over $1,000 on me, when I look through our history and I see 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, those guys never, not once have I ever been asked by those guys to lower my price. They either pay up or shut up. The guys that are yapping on and on about, "Oh, change this, I can't pay this, da da da," they broke, ain't got no money, or either they probably got money but they being cheap and they're not worth the hassle at. They broke, cheap, and they're not worth the hassle at. Block they asses on the spot. Anybody ever ask you to change your prices or lower your prices, ignore them and block them on the spot, for real. Because they will do nothing but waste your time. I'm telling you, they're not worth the hassle at all. Seriously, they will do nothing but waste your time, energy, and you don't need that. All you need is money energy. All you need is abundant energy, money energy. prosperous energy, successful energy. You know, you need complete, wholesome energy. You don't need all that broke, cheap, stingy energy around you. All that broke, cheap stinginess. 2024, block that out of your life. You don't need none of that in your life in 2024. We not doing no broke, cheap, stingy energy. Okay, we only doing provider energy, abundant energy, money energy, prosperous energy, successful energy, men who like to spend money energy. That's all we're doing in 2024.